Hey guys, what's up? My name is Fox and welcome to another video of mine. In this video we will be talking about battle items in Lost Ark. We'll be going over all the battle items in the game and we'll be highlighting a few of them that are more important and that you should definitely know about. Also, I will be answering what to do with the Founders Pack crates that you will be getting or any crates that you will be receiving in the game, so make sure to stay tuned. So, let's get started with basic potions. A pre-word is that you are confronted with two different types of healing in Lost Ark. First being the more common and purchasable with silver, normal HP potions. They can only be used outside of restricted areas. Now, what does that mean? Restricted areas are usually raid content like Guardians, Abyss dungeons and Legion raids. As you might notice, the normal HP potion is grayed out here and can therefore not be used. So as a newbie tip, try to use these type of potions whenever you can use them. They are purchasable with silver from vendors, which means they are easily obtainable. Now onto the real deal, the combat potions. So while you are in these restricted areas like raids, you can only heal yourself with the combat potions. These potions come in different shapes and sizes and can heal you for more or less. It's a very simple concept. Please note that they also have limited usages. Green and blue potions can only be used 5 times inside of an instance, while standard purple ones can be used 7 times and the big purple ones can be used 9 times. But of course, the bigger the potion, the higher the price on the market board. Usually you obtain potions from the chests the game gives you, random quests across Arcasia, crafting them on your stronghold, and of course the market board. But now let's talk about the items that aren't so obvious to you. Lost Ark has a massive amount of battle items, but not all of them are useful. Let's first have a look at offensive items and start out with grenades and bombs. It is really important to note that you cannot put the same type of item twice on your hotbar, aka you cannot use 2 different types of bombs or 2 different types of grenades. This is why some come as bombs and some come as grenades. They may look very similar, but this is a very important detail. Bombs and grenades are usually only used in high-end content like Legion raids, Abyss dungeons and certain Guardian raids if necessary. First up, let's talk about clay and whirlwind grenades. Both of them are very similar to each other and offer very high amounts of stagger. Please note the secondary effect of the clay grenade is not applied to bosses or higher. This is the case for every grenade and bomb in the game. These 2 grenades though are very commonly used across the board in many raids that I attempt. The harder the content, the more mandatory they become. Not every class has high stagger in its kit, which is where these bombs come in handy to guarantee successful stagger checks. Please note, no other type of grenade or bomb offers this amount of stagger. Another very commonly used bomb is a destruction bomb. They are used to meet part destruction checks in content or raids that have a part breaking phase to speed it up. This is one of the most commonly used bombs in the game and DPS players are expected to bring them when needed. The support equivalent of destruction bombs are the corrosive bombs. Simply put, they add 1 level of part breaking to every single item or skill that is used during the 20-second window. To explain this a bit further, the previously mentioned destruction bomb has a part breaking that is level 3. But when the effect of the corrosive bomb is applied, it has an effect of 4. Same goes for skills used by anyone that is hitting the target. This bomb is usually carried by supports and is used to amplify the effect of part breaking in specific windows. The last grenade that is worthy to mention specifically is the dark grenade. Usually supports carry these because they reduce the target's defense by 20% for 20 seconds. You see dark grenades being used in big burst windows when the target is staggered or when you have to meet a certain DPS check. There are obviously more bombs and grenades, but most of them have extremely specific usages. This means they are very situational and outside of those windows actually quite useless. The list I'm displaying is showing you the remaining bombs and grenades and my personal rating of usefulness. Please bear in mind every single bomb has a specific use, but some of them are so minor that I consider them kinda useless. Also, this list is basically rated on my amount of experience and how many times I have used these bombs on the Russian servers. Let's move on to the next category of items, utility items. Most of the items on this list have a good usage, but let's talk about 2 items specifically that you will be using a lot on your journey. First up is the signal flare. What does it do? Well, it reveals the position of a guardian if you throw the flare. Usually when entering guardian raids, they are hiding somewhere on the map, and signal flares will save you lots of time searching for them. This is one of the most commonly used items on a daily basis, so please don't be stingy when it comes to flares in guardian raids. Next up on this list is the time stop potion. Right. So this is your lifesaver potion. This is an item that you want to have on your hotbar in any hard content. What makes it so good is that, like the name says, stops time for your character. It freezes you for a short period and makes you invulnerable to nearly all damage. For those of you that have played League of Legends, this is Zhonya's basically. But yeah, this potion is literally your oh shit button. Other utility items are not mention worthy per se. I will display them on the screen with a short description, but I have not found myself using them a lot, besides in very specific scenarios. But that doesn't mean these items are useless. For example, Panacea is a very strong item in certain situations, and the Scarecrow can make a raid much easier for you. Our last category are the buff items, which are similar to utility items but have a different form of utility. Here again, these items in general have very specific usages, but we'll go over two of them real quick. One would be the marching flag. Simply put, it increases the movement speed of anyone in its radius and is used to help your teammates to reach a certain spot in the raids faster. This is obviously mostly ran by supports. Next up is a similar item but for personal usage, the swiftness rope. Pretty much the same effect, yet only applied to the one using it. This is very commonly ran by slower classes like the gun lancer to speed up their movement speed for certain scenarios in certain raids. But again, there's more items in the utility tab. They are though very specific to either raids or certain classes. For example, the Adrofin potion is used by Soulfist players mostly to increase their damage output when using their awakening. The awakening potion on the other hand is mostly used by classes that want to generate as much gauge as possible in a fast way. For example, supports enjoy this item a lot. As you can see, it is very specific. Now on to answering one of the most common questions I have received over the past few weeks. What to do with the crates from the Founders Pack? What items should I pick? What should I do with this? And let me tell you, there's only one correct answer. Hold on to these crates. Even if you understand what the items do, even if you know where to use them, what to do with them, simply hold on to them. They are not going to magically disappear, they're not going to vanish. You should use them the moment you need them. I have done the same with similar crates I received on Russia, where I just put them in my shared storage, and once I needed something, I went into my storage, took them out, and used them on the character that is about to attempt a certain raid. And this is my advice to you regarding the Founders Pack crates. I hope that answer makes sense and was sufficient to you. And with that, we're at the end of this video. I hope you guys learned something today in this video, and I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to my channel for more Lost Ark content. Obviously, after this video and a few questions you might have about stagger and destruction, I will be working on a new video explaining all these battle mechanics like stagger and destruction. So make sure to really hit that subscribe button to not miss that video when it comes out. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you live.